Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh Cooper here with Just Use Fitness, and it's been a long time since I did any videos. But I'm back. Here we are. Day of eating high carb. I've actually transitioned into a caloric deficit. But what I got going right here is P28 bread, a banana. Obviously, that's not a whole banana. I ate the rest of it, but some fat-free cream cheese, and I got this stuff at Walmart. This sugar-free or whatever. High fiber stuff. Macros. Let's get down to the macros for this meal. This is my pre-workout meal. I believe that is something in the ballpark of about 60 grams of carbs. So yeah, about 8-9 grams of fat. Anyway, I'm gonna go hit the gym, do what I gotta do, and I'll show you the meals for the rest of the day after that. Right now I'm at about 250 grams of carbs a day on average. 70 grams of fat and about 100 or 230 grams of protein. So anyway, stay tuned for the rest of the meals. Alright guys, I had enough playing around uploading this to Instagram and sharing on Facebook. So here we go. Alright, now I have dressed it up just a little bit, but I topped it with Walden Farms peanut butter and pancake syrup because I'm trying to spread my carbs out a little more even throughout the day. When I have them all in one meal, it makes me really hungry and kind of lethargic through the day. So but I'm upping my carbs on my post-workout meal and all of my rest of my meals. Anyway, so what I've actually got topped on my pancakes is real marshmallow fluff, and that's just to add some extra carbs. Normally I would use the Greek yogurt, and it works just fine, or I would use Walden Farms marshmallow topping, which actually is freaking awesome. But this stuff right here is dude, I love it. It tastes amazing. I mean, anybody I've ever had try it, even really picky people, seem to like it. So, and I mean, it's using sweet potatoes, yams, blueberries, oats. It's something I love, especially in a caloric deficit, because it helps keep my blood sugar levels even. Most carb powders are like maltodextrin and stuff like that, and that just leaves me feeling kind of, you know, up and down all throughout the day. I'm really sensitive to stuff like that. Anyway, this is the finished product. Almost 75 grams of carbs in this little guy right here. So anyway, I'm gonna eat this because I cannot wait. Stay tuned for the next meal. Boom, here we go. Next meal is basically like a lunch, I guess. But anyway, so I got tilapia, sweet potato, and white chocolate P28 peanut butter. Boom. Kind of going on the go here today. This stuff is so yummy. The macros are pretty ridiculous. Look at that protein. Anyway, so I got 1 tablespoon of that, 4 ounces of tilapia, and 269 grams of sweet potato. So boom. Stay tuned. Next meal coming up. Hey guys, so my next meal, didn't get it on camera. So, but what it was, 200. I was really hungry and I completely forgot. Have it right here beside me, by the way. But it's like 250 grams of white potatoes, something like this. Like 250, 260, I can't remember. Of white potatoes, 4 ounces of tilapia, 1 cup of broccoli, and 70 grams, which is just over an ounce, of avocado. So nothing really special. Yep, smiling. I'm happy. It's time to eat. Yeah, it's getting to that point where I'm just happy to eat now. But here we go. Next meal. This is nothing special. It probably looks like crap, but it's actually seasoned very well, so it tastes great. But I got avocado, half a cup of peas, and 4 ounces of tilapia. Very yummy. I still have a little bit of carbs to make up, so I'm gonna do that this evening in my meals this evening. This is just kind of showing you what's gonna, you know, hold me up, you know, keep my mood elevated, my energy up throughout the day. So anyway, that's it. Drinking my water here, and I'm actually, what am I seasoning my food with? Let's check this out. A little bit of wasabi mustard. Okay, I'm still staying in a certain amount of sodium a day, so not restricting myself overly, but just making sure that you know, I'm monitoring it and keeping my levels where they need to be. Okay, here we are. I got my dinner laid out. What this is a P28 high protein As you've seen, I had the high protein bread. This is a flat out roll. Okay, so what I'm about to do is I'm about to make a wrap. And this is the leftover, the veggies. There are carrots, Greek yogurt, and a spring mix. This right here, carrots, which by the way, carrots are really optional. I mean, I just actually threw those in there just now. Never tried it before. Gonna see how it gives it a little crunchy taste. But got Greek yogurt. I put some extra macadamia nut oil just to get some fat, some extra fats that I gotta do to hit my macros. But this stuff right here is freaking awesome. I love cooking chicken in it, and it's phenomenal on top of this wrap. But anyway, so I got the wrap, I got the seasoning, the Chobani Greek yogurt, some mushrooms, and now I'm about to wrap this thing up, show you what I got as soon as I take a few bites. Wow. Okay. Before I eat all this, dude, this is freaking awesome. I love it. I've eaten this I think every day this week so far, and it's like been, yeah, like my go-to. I can't wait to get home and eat this every night. It's freaking awesome. So definitely try it out. Get the P28 stuff. I've really grown to like it. I get mine if you are in South Carolina. Okay, you can find this at Healthy Alternatives. Just Google Healthy Alternatives South Carolina and you'll find this stuff. It's freaking awesome. Other than that, I think you can find it at some health food stores. Some of them carry them, some of them don't. I think you can go on the P28 site and check out distributors. But anyway, definitely check it out. Alright, so if you've seen any of my videos already or been following my channel for any period of time, you already know, before I go to bed, I have a scoop of a casein or a blend protein, 1 cup of blueberries, and this actually has half a cup of oats added to it, just to hit my carbs for the day, which is about 400. I love this meal. Frozen blueberries, okay, and protein powder together, so freaking yummy. I love ice cream. I love ice cream. And I don't want to fit in my macros ever during a deficit. I don't know why, so I go for other things that kind of, I mean, I do fit in my macros, but it's a very rare occasion because that means I have to buy the ice cream and keep it in my refrigerator. Now, let's be real here. I've had an eating disorder in the past, okay? That's not something I really want to do. So, and I've been able to conquer to that degree. So I can't have that in my house when I'm in an extreme deficit. Now when I'm in a surplus or a maintenance, I'm fine, or a relatively small deficit. But when I'm, getting ready for something or dieting relatively hard, it's, there's a lot of psychological pressure to eat certain foods, even when I know I can fit them in my diet in certain amounts. And that's just where you have to know yourself. I know, I'll eat it. So I figured it out. I know, hey, I can keep this. I can't have that, in my house. I might go out and have it. That's fine, but I'm not going to keep it in my house. Know yourself and know your limits. But this blueberry stuff is freaking awesome. I just had to be real there. Because I'm not the only person who struggles with it. Other people struggle with it. I have clients who struggle with it. And especially men, it's hard to talk about eating disorders and stuff like that. But, they're there, they're real. And hopefully in the future, people will address it a little more honestly, I guess you could say. And stop making fun of it. Because it's not funny. It's real. And it's very detrimental to people's health. It kills people. So, anyway. Let's get back to the fun stuff. This is my food. 1 cup of blueberries, half a cup of oats, and 1 scoop of protein powder. That's gonna wrap my day up. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I have a video talking about eating an eating disorder and kind of what helped me do that. So definitely check that out. I believe it's intermittent fasting that actually helped me break out of that. But strangely enough, stay tuned for the videos.